Now, as a diehard lifetime Lakers fan, okay, I've been a fan of the Lakers for a long time. Since this is when I became a Lakers fan, Nick Van Exel and Vlade Divac were the two best players on the team. This predates Kobe and Shaq on the team. All right, that's when I was a fan of the Lakers. But anyhow, I'm a realist fan. I'm not a stan, but I'm a realist. As well as with the NBA, I'm a fan of the NBA as well, but I'm a realist. And so ever since LeBron lost the finals, you go watch my last video, all right, GMOGSportsTV, where I talked about, so-called GOATs don't get swept twice out of the NBA finals. They don't. And this was about LeBron James. LeBron James was swept out of two NBA finals. One with the San Antonio Spurs, right, where he carried his team literally on his back in 2007, and they lost to the Spurs 4-0. They got swept. And of course, this past year, where they got swept by the Golden State Warriors. It's just overpowered, overmatched. Doesn't matter how much stats LeBron James has, averages a triple-double, 50 points a game. It doesn't matter. He got swept twice out of the NBA Finals. This takes him automatically out of the GOAT conversation. So, if and when he wins an NBA title with the Los Angeles Lakers, yes, this will be his third title in 3 different cities. All right? One with Cleveland, 2 in Miami, and potentially 1 in the Los Angeles Lakers. That's 3 titles in 3 different cities. That's great, but it does not surpass Michael Jordan. Again, Michael Jordan was undefeated, 6-0 with the same team. Okay, not taking anything away from LeBron James. Of course, he's a Hall of Famer, top 5 player in my opinion, top 5 for sure, all time. But the conversation of if he wins a title in LA, that's going to put him as the greatest of all time. Absolutely not. You can't skip 4-0. You can't skip going swept. You can't skip getting swept out of the playoffs twice. Excuse me, the NBA Finals rather. Getting swept out of the NBA Finals twice. You can't overlook that. You cannot overlook that. So, this is the conversation should end right there. All right. He will not be the GOAT. I believe he's going to be 34, 35 this year, something like that. He signed a 4-year deal, so more than likely the Lakers will be his last team, and he will retire as a Lakers player. There's nothing else for him to do. Once he wins the title with LA, and he'll go ahead and retire as a Laker. There's nothing else for him to do. There's nothing else for him to do or accomplish. Three titles in 3 different cities. That's a great accomplishment in itself. Every city he went to, he brought a title. That's an incredible accomplishment. But again, it does not negate the fact that he got swept out of the NBA Finals twice in 2 different occasions. It doesn't. So let me switch topics a little bit about the Lakers, right? So ever since the Lakers got LeBron James, people are automatically talking about NBA championships, titles, and stuff like that, which is great. It's bringing the Lakers back to relevancy, et cetera, et cetera. The expectations this season is playoffs. Make the playoffs. They'll probably go to the second round and lose. I don't expect them to, regardless of whatever kind of moves they make in addition to LeBron James, I don't see them getting past the second round. Third round at best, but I don't see them getting past the second round. The Western Conference is a completely different animal than the Eastern Conference. So I don't see them getting past the second round. Now, the second year and the third year, those are the championship years. I believe the second year, when LeBron James here is in LA in the second year, that's when they can possibly reach the finals. And the third year, I can see them reaching the finals at least twice in back-to-back years. And that all depends on a whole bunch of things. It depends on what kind of additional moves Magic Johnson does with the Lakers roster, and what the lack thereof, what does Golden State do with their roster? Because right now they're pretty much unstoppable right now. They're unstoppable right now. So the only thing that's going to stop them is themselves, barring injury. And I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but that's the only thing that's going to stop them is pretty much that, themselves and injury. But I do see possibly the Lakers reaching the finals the second and third year of LeBron James' tenure with the Lakers. That's what I do. That's what I see. But definitely not the first year. First year, playoffs for sure. We're going to reach at least the second round, and we're probably going to go to Game 7 and lose. This is going to teach us a lot about our young core. I don't think Magic Johnson has any inkling to get rid of at least Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma. I think he has a lot of faith in those two guys. I don't believe he's going to move those two guys. Possibly Brandon Ingram, possibly him to get Kawhi. I don't think he's going to be trying to move Kyle Kuzma and Lonzo Ball. There's too much upside in both of those guys. Too much upside. Right? So, yeah, family, those are my quick thoughts about LeBron James and his legacy with the Lakers. Like I said before, if he wins a title with the Lakers, that's great. That does not put him over Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. It does not. He still got swept out of the finals twice. That cannot be overlooked. It's not about individual stats. It's about championships. And MJ was 6-0, undefeated. Just like Floyd Mayweather is undefeated, 50-0. Right? He's TBE. Same thing with MJ. He's TBE. So, all right. So those are my thoughts about that, family. Leave your comments down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. GMOGSportsTV. Links are down below in the description. And also subscribe to my other YouTube channel, GMOGMedia TV. Until next time, family, Chauncey, a.k.a. The Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.